I'm back. That's right. You don't gotta be miserable. Ah, man, I don't know what the fuck I did to my finger. Damn. Oh, hold on. What the fuck did I do? What did I don't know what I did to my finger, but uh, hello everybody. Welcome to. No, no, I'll get to that. But you guys have been naughty. Okay, you haven't been good while Daddy's been away. Listen, I got to talk about some shit. I heard some shit today that made me legit. I fell from my chair. I heard some shit today. I was like, oh my fucking god, no, no, no way. Somebody said that Ethereum is going to die. Okay, ain't no way that I heard such nonsense where people were saying that Ethereum is going to die and it's done. Anyway, welcome to the nightly recap. My name is David Gokhshtein. Okay, this is the Gokhshtein Network. I was blown away. I was blown away. I was blown away. I almost fainted. I almost fainted. Let's see how much. Okay, this will be enough. I really almost fainted. I got to tell you, I'm almost fainted. When I heard somebody say that Ethereum is done, it's over with, there are chains that are going to surpass it, I was like, what are you talking? Are you serious right now? Are we having a serious conversation? Jules, what the fuck was that today? Anyway. Anyway. Now, this is the part where I read what the staff has put together, obviously from the news today. Shout out to everybody. Shout out to all the personalities on the Gokhshtein News Network. Again, we have more people coming on. I've been tied up for the last 2 days in a bunch of meetings and trying to do stuff. So I don't apologize to anybody. And that's what you get, you son of a bitches. You are all DMing me saying, where's the morning show? Where's the morning show? There's nothing to listen to in the morning. That's right. Learn to appreciate me. Learn to appreciate me now. That's right. Otherwise you're stuck. Hold on, fuck it. Hold on, I'll turn off this fucking music. Fucking audio comes with this shit. All right, I'll turn this off. Fuck it. We go with no audio. There we go. We go with no music. Now. That's right. That's right, man. I'm cut up like I'm cut up and I'm ready. Yeah, angle of front. Angle of front, man. You can see it. Your boy looks like he's fucking 20 years old right now, man. With a beard. Let me shave off the beard. I'll really look 20, 25, 26. Enough about me. Good evening. I'm David Gokhshtein. Welcome to the nightly recap powered by the Gokhshtein News Network, your trusted source for politics, crypto, and everything in between that makes you question reality. I'll admit, I've been slacking a little bit lately and stopped doing my morning show because I've been focusing on working out my glutes. I really wanted to get a BBL, but I'd rather spend my money and accumulate dank memes instead. And by the way, Leslie is absolutely amazing. I honestly don't know what I'd do without her. She's the face of G Media. And I'm proud to announce that I'll be increasing her salary by 400%. Okay. Okay. You know what? The writing team, you can suck my dick because you don't do this to her. You only do this to me. So there you go. I said what I said, and I mean it. Jules, I don't know what the hell I'm reading, man. That's all I got to say here, man. Anyway, anyway, moving forward, let's get to the news. Let's get to the news. Finally, the US is showing some sense and pulling out troops out of places we shouldn't be. The US is cutting the military presence in Syria by withdrawing 600 troops and closing 3 of its 8 bases in the Northeast, reducing the total force from 2,000 to about 1,400. Let's go. Let's get everybody back to America. Let's get everybody back to America. Oh, shit! I was singing the Canada national fucking. I was singing the anthem to Canada just now. I almost sang the. God damn it! I almost sang the national anthem for Canada. God bless America, land that I love. Stand beside her and guide her. Don't let me. I'm not Canadian. Okay, I am not Canadian, but I will ride up horseback and take that shit over myself and make that shit the 51st state. Now, let's move on. Jesus Christ. Telegram CEO says, if you're going to arrest me, at least do it in the US so I can be in the same cell as Diddy. Telegram CEO Pavel Durov has denied claims of EU non-compliance, asserting that the platform operates within legal boundaries and that France followed proper procedures during his 2024 detainment. Yo, by the way, I'm gonna tell you right now, money buys everything. Did you see Pavel Durov, the CEO of Telegram, before money? Okay, before money, he didn't have hair like me, okay? That dude straight up, the hairline was somewhere here. Then he got Telegram, he got money, and then what happened? My man got buff and he got hair. Don't ever let anybody tell you that money can't change things. Moving on. Moving on. Trump says he stepped out of a meeting with world leaders the other day, and by coincidence, President Xi stepped out of the same time to use the restroom. Trump jokes that his curiosity got the best or the better of him, so he peeked over the urinal divider to find what the fuck is this? To find out the real reason China hasn't accepted the trade deal. Turns out Xi doesn't have the balls for it. Unbelievable. What is happening? Money can make you all look like me. That is true. Hold on 1 second. Fuck the staff, by the way. But hold on, where is this? No, what the fuck? I'm clicking on the wrong things. Hold on. Where's that? This dude is right here. This dude's right here. Money can make us all look like David. And that is true. That is true. That is definitely true. Anyway. Yo, what are the reread it? Reread it. No, absolutely not. I'm not rereading this. Are you crazy? I don't care. Send the script. Send the script to goddamn Landy. Moving on. Oh, hold on. I didn't even finish. Trump says if other countries won't make a deal, he'll make it for them. I love that. I love that. Shut up, Landy. Okay, shut up. Everybody shut up. Let me get through this, man. What didn't I hold on? What didn't I say right? What did I not say right? Hold on. Leslie, I grew up in America. Okay? Even though I'm bilingual, I can read. What are we talking about here? Anyway, anyway, haters up in here. See a lot of hate. I don't know why I don't even know why I'm participating in the chat right now while I'm doing the nightly news. Who is Drew Lynch? Who the fuck is Drew Lynch? Let me look this up. Hold on before I continue. Who the hell is Drew Lynch? Who's Drew Lynch? Drew. what? Are you serious? Are you serious right now? Yo, Landy, shut up. Shut up, Landy. What the fuck is this? Fuck out of here. All right, Jerome Powell admits he sleeps with one eye open ever since Trump got back into office. He says he started during Trump's first term when he was jolted awake in the middle of the night by his wife mumbling in her sleep. Yes, Mr. Trump, you're the best president ever. The next morning, she laughed it off and said, Gee, Jerome, I must have had a nightmare. Yeah, I remember my first nightmare. Cough, wet dream. Trump accuses Fed Chair Jerome Powell of playing politics, calling the Federal Reserve officials not very smart and insisting interest rates should already be lower. He added that if he decides to remove Powell, he'll be added there real fast. Real fast. Real fast. This will be fast. This will be fast. This will be fast. Font size thing. Yo, they got the smallest font. Yo, you got to see the font size. It's like this. I'm like squinting. I don't even squint. Moving on. Trump says, I think the media is just tired of the word tariff. They're sick and tired of it. So let's talk about something else. Let's talk about rocks. Yes, rocks. We have the best rocks, beautiful minerals. People come from all over the world to look at our minerals. They can't believe it. Tremendous rocks, folks. Tremendous. Trump says mineral deal will be signed next Thursday. And apparently it will be signed with Ukraine. Ukraine is apparently finally coming to its senses, and it is going to be the greatest deal ever, as Trump would say, the greatest deal ever signed. The greatest deal, huge, bigger than, you've never seen a deal signed like this before. By the way, you guys keep acting like this, I'm going to keep a pause on the market. Don't fuck with me. I will keep the pause on the market. Everything in this chat should all be about how sexy this man looks. And that man we're talking about is me. Is me. Is me. The definition of sex is me. Anyway. Rumor has it Elon Musk and Donald Trump are teaming up with Trojan to launch the ultimate golden condom for when you're going in like a missile and need presidential level protection, guaranteed to intercept incoming consequences. I fuck with it. I fuck with it. Elon Musk says SpaceX hasn't submitted a bid for President Trump's proposed Golden Dome missile defense system, but is willing to help if asked, while expressing hope that other companies will take the lead. So there you go. That was good. I cannot front. That was good. That was good. Leslie, you should be fired, okay? You should be fired because you don't understand English. I said something and it took you 2 hours to finally understand what the fuck I was saying. So I had to, I am doing biohacking, right? I am making sure that I don't stress, okay? Unnecessary stress is not needed. And what do? You purposely the whole. I don't need that. I don't need it. Mar, Mars needs to goon. All right. China always puffing its chest, acting tough, classy little man syndrome. I guess the stereotypes are true. When it's time to show real power, the dragon turns out to be more of a gecko. And by the way, the average gecko is about 2 inches. Zelensky accuses China of provoking Russia with providing Russia with weapons and minerals and materials, while the U.S. accuses China's satellite firm of helping target American warships. Yo, how can any American support China? How can any American support China? How can y'all support China? These are okay. Hold on, Landy. Landy, hold on. Pause on the news. Okay. I drink a lot of bottles per day. I threw out like 20 bottles. I'm back. I'm back to the bottles. These will be gone tonight. These bottles will be gone tonight. Okay? These bottles will find the home. Okay? These bottles got a home and they're going. Okay? Shit, I'm about to break. These bottles are made in the. Hold on, let's see where are these bottles made of? No, I think these shits are made in America, man. I don't know, man. My room, not my room, my office is very clean. It's just that I drank a lot. I was on phone calls today. Okay, I'm not gonna get up. I'm not getting up and throwing goddamn bottles as I sit in this office and I'm putting together deals. Hey, hold on. Hold on. I just drank my water. I'm going to go throw it out right now. I hate you people. Moving on. Moving on. I still can't figure out the beans on toast. I still can't figure out if beans on toast is breakfast, lunch, or just a cry for help. Either way, it's the kind of meal that makes you question not just your taste buds, but your sexuality. The European Union considers export restrictions on the US if trade negotiations fail. You know what? Fuck the EU too. Fuck the EU too, man. Who cares about you? Okay? I don't care about you. Nobody cares about you, okay? You need us. You need our military support. You got no military. I don't really. We paid the whole bill. Who cares about you? God damn it, man. Oh, and how bullish. My favorite crypto enthusiast will be speaking at this year's Bitcoin conference, which G Media is a media partner of that specific conference. So shout out to G Media. The Gokhshtein News Network will be live in Vegas covering the event. Peter Schiff is scheduled to speak at Bitcoin Las Vegas. There you go. Peter Schiff, who hates Bitcoin, though owns crypto, that son of a bitch, he will be talking at Bitcoin 2025, right? Bitcoin 2025, Peter Schiff. Who would have thought? Who would have thought? Moving on, NATO is like a group project where everyone agrees to work together, but somehow the US ends up doing all the heavy lifting. Trump says NATO defense spending will increase. Why are we increasing spending in NATO? Why are we increasing spending in NATO? What the hell is wrong with us? Why, Trump, why? Let these bitches pay for their own shit. Why are we paying for this? Anyway, oh, fuck. Motherfucker. Treasury Secretary Scott Bessent's partner says they've noticed a sudden spike in his interest in Japanese culture after checking his search history. At this point, they're just hoping it's just sushi he's into, not something that ends in Thai. I hate you so much. I fucking hate you. Bessent said that, I can't. This motherfucker caught me again. This motherfucker. I'm praying right now. I am praying. Oh my God, I got caught out there. Motherfucker. Motherfucker. Fuck you. You know what? Fuck you, man. Fuck you. Uh, Bessent said that discussions with Japan are advancing in a very positive direction. Motherfucker. Say what you want about President Trump, but the man's got riz. One little dance move, and the Prime Minister of Italy practically melted. She was like, "Oh, please, Mr. Trump, I can't take it anymore. Just give me the paperwork, sign the deal, sign the deal." Trump does got riz. I got it. Trump, if there's one thing that Trump does have, it is riz. Um, Earlier today, President Trump met with the Italian Prime Minister at the White House to discuss a new trade deal. The Prime Minister expressed confidence in reaching an agreement on tariffs, stating, "I am sure we will make a deal." She also reaffirmed her broader vision, declaring and intending to make the West great again. Let's go. That's Elon's side chick. Yo, by the way, Elon got mad side chicks. Yo, shout out to my boy Elon trying to impregnate every single woman on the X platform. Yo, one more. My man. And what the fuck? Hold on. Ashley Sinclair. Hold on, Ashley Sinclair, man. $15 million plus $100,000 a month? What the fuck? What in the fuck? You take that money and run. Yo, Elon, you could impregnate me. Give me 15 mil and give me 100 grand a month. Let's go. Let's go. I'll invest that all into Bitcoin. That should go right into Bitcoin. Should everything right into Bitcoin, bro. For real, man. That's crazy. That is crazy. All right, you know how Super Size Me documentary was a big deal in the US? Yeah, not so much in China. When you're used to smaller portions, the idea of supersizing just doesn't pack the same punch. President Trump asserted, that the US will strike a deal with China. So there've been talks today that Trump keeps on coming out and saying, we will strike a deal with China. Don't worry. China's going to sign them goddamn papers. That's right. You guys are terrible at night. You guys are terrible at night. Donald Trump says, I don't get the craze about beans on toast. Disgusting, really. But you know what? If you sign the deal, I'll do it. I'll have beans all over the desk. I'll start rubbing beans on my face every morning. Part of my routine. Heck, I'll even shower in beans. That's how good this deal is, folks. Nobody loves beans for trade more than me. I tried. Trump expresses strong confidence in reaching a deal with the European Union. Fuck the European. Yo, what is this? 1 minute they don't want to do a deal. The next minute we want to do a deal. What is happening here? This should go by timeline and shit. So apparently we're rich, according to Trump. But my guy, have you seen the meme economy? It's starting to look like World War III out here. While tariffs trigger the sharpest rise in U.S. mortgage rates in a year, President Trump insists the U.S. is getting rich off tariffs. I do move my hand a lot. What's your problem, Leslie? What, you got another problem? What's your problem now? What's your problem now? Trump says Jerome is my puppet. Soon I'll have my way, not just the monetary policy, but with his you know what, I better stop right there. The U.S. Treasury Secretary warns against efforts to remove Jerome Powell as President Trump says his termination cannot come fast enough. By the way, on the breakdown from yesterday, we were watching live as Jerome Powell was talking from Chicago, and he really didn't fucking answer a question, but he really did spook the market. I got to tell you, if you were listening to him, he was kind of spooking the market. Ain't no limp shit over here. I don't need to take Apex. I take Apex to make it longer, okay? It's already long. Can you imagine me on Apex, okay? Let's calm down there for a second. Holy shit, I'm not going to say something, but like, because if I say it, it's get clipped and you guys remix it in the wrong ways. Motherfuckers, man, roll me a script. What a script tonight, I gotta tell you, man. What a script. This is wild. Binance is doing everything they can to save their beloved Binance season after CZ's failed attempt with a dog named after a vegetable. I mean, come on, did you really think that was the move, bro? Binance says several governments and sovereign wealth funds have reached out to discuss creating crypto reserves. And if you made it this far, David, congratulations. I'll go easy on you now. Fuck the intern. Earlier today, NVIDIA CEO met with officials emphasizing China's market importance and hoping for continued cooperation. Also, judge rules Google operates a legal ad monopoly. So there you go. I made it through the script. Yes, Landy. They talked about deleveraging. Yes, Landy. Yes, Landy. I know that makes you feel good. They talked about deleveraging. Okay. Just like the pause market made me feel good, I know that makes you feel good. And by the way, if you have not noticed, the interns in the newsroom, they write the scripts up and they prank both me and Leslie, okay? And they do wicked shit to make us, number one, sound like we're off the boat. Number two, they say some shit that, like, they write some shit that you just look at it. Even me with a potty mouth, I'm looking at this like, man, I don't know if I can say this shit. So they're wicked, man. Shout out to the newsroom. So I did this I really did this in under 30 minutes. I like to congratulate myself for being such a professional and so good at my job. I really am. I am such an asset to any company, whether it's this company, whether it's somebody else's company. I am the total package. Let's say it for what it is. I am the total package. I am the definition of sex. If you look at me, I am the definition of sex. Look at the hair, look at the eyebrows, look at the green eyes, look at the beard, which is coming off tomorrow. Look at the white teeth. Okay. Look at if I ripped off my shirt and you would see my body, okay, you would understand. You would understand why everybody wants to touch me, okay? Boys, I'm talking about men and women. Men and women, both sides. Every single time I go out, men and women approach me like, oh my God. I'm just saying, the definition of sex. That's right. The man's man, okay? The man's man. Typical man finishes fast. That's not what she said. And by the way, real women, okay? This is factual. Real women are not looking for you to ride in the bedroom for the next 2 hours, okay? Ain't no woman, unless she's doing porn, is looking to be rode for 2 hours, okay? So stop acting like this shit actually gets down, okay? I'm calling balls and strikes here. Tammy's laughing because she knows it. Y'all know the truth. Ain't no woman. Ain't no woman. Come on, man. You pleasure your woman. Pleasure your woman. Pleasure your woman. Okay? Pleasure her right. And you're not going to have to spend 2 to 3 hours trying to figure shit out. But I'm talking to a bunch of virgins, so you wouldn't understand what it is to go ahead and make love. Okay? You wouldn't understand what I'm talking about. You don't understand this language. Ain't nobody tell me nothing. I see the facial expression. The facial expression is all that I need. Okay? And if I smoke cigarettes, I would smoke one right after. You know what? Hell of a job, Dave. Hell of a job. Woo! If I had a crowd watching me, they'd be like, hell of a job, hell of a job. Look at this man. This man is the definition. Anyway, let me not get into that. There's a lot of virgins here. A lot of people never had sex in their lives. I'm talking about sex. This is like taboo for a lot of you guys. Maybe even girls. I don't know. But shout out to the interns that are writing up this script. Okay. Shout out to the interns writing this stuff. This wasn't written. This is the last parts with me. Um, I want to say we're going to put a lot of things into place for the Gene Media News Network. So we are going to start. This is where Leslie kills me, but it's okay. We're going to start accepting people that want to blog about their favorite crypto. So if you want to blog, okay, if you want to blog about your favorite crypto, send me a DM. But here's the catch. If you can't write, okay, if you don't know how to spell and you can't write, and you're not passionate about the cryptocurrency that you want to talk about, don't send me a DM. Okay? Don't send me anything. We are looking for people that have passion about the cryptocurrencies they are currently in. That's it. That is it. I will have to take aspirin right after this show with the amount of screaming that will be happening on this very phone right after the show. But again, if you are passionate about a cryptocurrency, okay? If you're passionate about a cryptocurrency and you want to blog about it, send me a DM, okay? And we will see if you are a fit to blog about said XYZ cryptocurrency. We start there. We might move into politics. Who the fuck knows? But there you go. You want an outlet? You want a platform? DM me. That's it. And you better bring it. Okay? First impression means everything. By the way, also reach out to Tammy Hammer. Reach out to Tammy Hammer. 100% hit her up in the DMs, okay? Hit her up in the DMs. I already tell you guys to reach out to Leslie anyway. So, like, if you want to go and slide into her DMs, she's single and she's ready to mingle. So, shout out to Leslie. Leslie is single and she's ready to mingle, ladies and gentlemen. If you think Leslie is hot, if you think Leslie is hot, if you think she is sexy, if you have not noticed that she has been dressing up, okay, to come on the nightly news, okay, to come on here, the way she's winking, oh my God, I don't know what to do. You know how she's like constantly like, oh my God, I wish I had a man to help me, kind of thing. If you are interested in Leslie Moda, okay, she is single and boy, she is ready. She is ready to mingle. That is right. Leslie, let me tell you something right now. Leslie, obviously the COO of Gokhshtein Media and the Gokhshtein News Network, she has been waiting for quite a while to finally say that she is single and she is ready to mingle. And tonight, I felt like as somebody who knows her, and appreciates her, maybe it should come from me. And you know what it did? It did. You know what? So if you love Leslie, if you're attracted to Leslie, if you feel like there's some sort of spark there that you can connect with her on a deeper level, be sure to send her a DM and even subscribe to her and follow her as she, comes on to X and she tweets, and you can and maybe go into her special group and stuff and have a chance to maybe have a Mexican baby. That's right. There you go. And on that note, she doesn't want to be with. At first, she wanted to be with some bodyguard try to get with her. Okay, some bodyguard in Florida tried to get with Leslie, but she said no. You know what? I want to see what the world has to offer. Okay. And I want to give an opportunity to my fans. She said, my fans. I want the fans to get first shot, like Temptation Island, like Love Island, whatever it's fucking called on Netflix. Like The Bachelorette. That's what she wants. She wants the Mexican version of The Bachelorette. She wants to see if you could play the guitar, all this stuff. She wants to hear you sing some of Mark Anthony's favorite songs, Bad Bunny. Even Bad Bunny in the mix. Julie Kennis is also saying, you know what? Right after Leslie, hey, come holler at me. Love to see it. The women of G Media, man. Love to see it. Love to see it. Anyway, it's been a great show. Guys, tune into we might have the Bachelorette. Hey, listen, you know what? I ain't put nobody on blast. Leslie, she wanted me to talk about this, so I talked about it. It is what it is. And Julie's also, she's out here, man. Julie has her show, and I'm not pimping anybody out, but hey, listen, how much revenue can you get if that is the case? By the way, if you do hook up with Leslie, I'm getting 10%. Okay, if you do get with Leslie, I am getting 10%. Tammy, know your role, and sit in the corner, okay? And Julie, I also got 10% on Julie Kennis, okay? There you go. All right, anyway, guys, thank you very much for tuning in to this phenomenal show. Obviously, the electricity is brought Friday, tomorrow. Leslie will be on tomorrow, and Hotep will be her co-guest. And they'll be talking some wild shit. I don't know what they'll be saying, but that shit will be off the chain. Bro, I got lyrics for days. I used to hip hop battle with the best of them. Yo, somebody throw me on a beat. Somebody throw me on a beat right now. Anyway. No. Your ears were fine. Your ears were fine. The smooth sounds of David Gokhshtein will make you go ahead and feel good. Make you feel good inside. Anyway, I'm out. Thank you very much for tuning in. Check out everybody's shows. All our shows will be on the G Media website, so tune into the G Media website. Read the articles. If you can't read, that's too bad. There ain't nothing I could do for you. On that note, motherfuckers, I am so goddamn out.